If you run an SEO agency, you need to stop and you need to listen to this and you need to listen to it very carefully. 4 years ago, I was in your exact same shoes and I thought I had discovered gold. Oh my gosh, 80, 90% profit margins. Why is everybody not doing this? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And guys, I got no beef with SEO. I think it's amazing. And if SEO deals are flowing to you, then this is what I did, is I found a strategic partner, a company. It was actually a friend that used to work for me. And I said, hey, instead of you working for me, why don't you go start your own SEO company? I'll sign the contracts. I'll push them to you and we'll do a split. I don't want to talk to them. Once I sign them, I'm out and I'm signing them under your business name. I just want to see the accounts. I want to make sure that I'm getting my split. That's all I care about. And it was beautiful because I stopped doing SEO. I stopped worrying about making sure the client was happy and all this different stuff. I got no beef with SEO, and that's not what this video is about. But if you are running an SEO agency, you are missing out on so much money. It is incredible. Okay. And not only money, but security and longevity and scalability. I just got off the phone. Not today. It was yesterday evening. And this was a company that was as an SEO company running a lot of money through their doors. They were making significant money. And I said to this person, why not? You already have the clients. They're already paying you. They're already trusting you. Why would you not look at all of your clients? Let's say you have 20 clients. And why don't we start by looking at what niches they're in? Why don't we start there? We say, okay, which of these clients are in niches that I could do the rank and rent strategy where I could go and do an unbranded website, rank it, and generate leads. Let's start there. And maybe we get rid of half. Maybe we get rid of 60%. I don't care. Then we look at the rest. Maybe there's 8 left. We say, okay, these clients are in niches that will work in rank and rent because I've seen people in these other groups. I've seen Nick talk about it, whatever. So now let's go ahead and look at what areas do they cover? What specific cities do they cover? And then let's go and let's look at the city. Let's look at how competitive it is. How hard would it be to rank a website in that city, that specific tiny city? And what's the cost per click? And how many competitors? And how many companies are paying for leads to kind of gauge competition? What if we did this? And let's say out of those 8 potential people, those 8 customers, you found 5 that had cities, 1 or 2 cities within their coverage area, their service area, that you could go build a rank and rent site without even asking them because it's not there. You're not going to get money from them up front. You're going to go and you're going to start building rank and rent websites let's just say you're in Dallas, okay? You got a client in Dallas paying you for SEO. They're paying you a ton of money because Dallas is really competitive. But you say, this company's in concrete or they're in tree service. So then you start looking around. You start looking at Arlington. And you know they cover Arlington because you've had the discussion. And maybe you start looking at some of the different cities around Dallas. And you discover through this that there's a huge opportunity. There's an easy ranking. If you went into Arlington tree service, it would be very, very easy to rank. And then what if you went and you built a 1-page website, ran a couple ads, and generated 2, 3, 4, 5 leads, called your client, your customer, and said, hey, Bob, I've been working on something. I'm always trying to add value. This is something that's completely separate, nothing to do with your SEO. But I took some of the money you've been paying me, and I have been testing this idea, and I'm actually going to be building a separate website that's going to generate leads. And actually, I actually have three or four, and I figured I'd talk to you first before I call Steve. He knows Steve. Steve might have dated his ex-wife or his current wife, whatever, because it's a small town. And he ain't going to let Steve get those leads. So you say, why don't I give you a couple of these? And in the meantime, I'm going to keep building this out and I'll call you tomorrow or I'll call you in a couple of days. Guys, you have built-in clients. These guys are ready. They're not going to let you give leads to somebody else when you are already working with them. They are paying you for SEO for one reason. They want leads. They want customers. So you come to them with more customers. They already trust you. They already like you. They already know you. Why wouldn't they say yes? So that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to take 5 of your clients. Boom. You just went and you added $5,000 to $15,000, depending on your pricing, in revenue right out the gate. Boom. Sales process, almost nothing. You send them a couple leads, you call them. You don't even have to get on a Zoom because they already trust you. Maybe a Zoom, maybe a screencast, just to explain the difference. But you're going to get those deals. But the bigger picture is, guys, if you're already doing SEO, if you already have if you own an SEO company, that means, I hope, you have a process for landing deals, whether it's BNI, whether it's, I don't know if it's cold calling, if you have an email campaign. Why not make some slight tweaks and say, hey, instead of going after restaurants, why not go after, it's SEO is SEO is SEO. It's money's money. And why don't we just start targeting some of the niches that I could potentially do rank and rent for? Guys, if you have an SEO company right now, you can, and you know what else is freaking gangster about this? If you do this, guys, those 5 clients you do those rank and rent deals with, guess which clients are going to stay with you the longest? I think you know. All the clients you think you're chummy with, you sent them a gift on their anniversary, you greeted them during Christmas, you've done really good and you're ranking and you're producing leads, they're going to cancel. They're going to cancel. You don't believe me? They're going to cancel. They're going to cancel because when stuff happens, and they don't think long term. They go, well, he's already gotten me to page 1, so what do I need him? And they're right. You have no control. So if you're an SEO company and you want to be in business next year, or you want to be in business in 5 years, why don't you go and create assets and sell the leads from your assets instead of continuing to trade your time for dollars? And if none of your clients fit the bill, or you're a brand new SEO company starting, I'm saving you a bunch of time. Start being a little bit more thoughtful about the clients that you're going after, and start asking yourself, could I turn these type of clients in this niche into ranking? Right now, there's niches that it's not going to work. It's not going to work for restaurants. It's not going to work well. There's probably creative ways. There's probably creative ways that you could make something work, but you know what I'm saying. So what I'm getting at is, you already are talking to business owners. So why not shift who you're talking to? You're already doing work for people that trust you. So why not go and get another deal? Why not create an insurance policy for your business? Because when they call to cancel, you say, no problem. You want to cancel the SEO? That's no problem. But the leads, you want to cancel leads, they're going to Steve. And remember, Steve dated your wife. Steve used to make out with your wife back in high school. Guys, it's so easy. It's not easy. It's so simple. And it's such I've had a handful of people just this week comment on some of my videos, message me, and also I've seen some stuff in the Facebook group. And they're like, I've been doing SEO for years. I've never thought about this. This is such a simple hack, such a simple distinction. But if you guys will just start building websites that you own and selling them the leads instead of selling them your service and your time, not only are you going to be in business next year and the year after and the year after, your workload's going to go way down, your retention's going to go way up, and you're going to be able to scale this thing much quicker.